These boots were made for sliming, and that's just what they'll do. And I'm not going to sing anymore. What's up, everybody? Eric here. Minecraft with Eric. Feed the Beast. Tutorial world. That's right, we're going to do another tutorial. Slime spawners last time. This time, the blaze rod farm that I use on 9x9. Watch this puppy in action here. You flip your switch. I got glass here so you can see what goes on this time. Your blazes just kind of flow down into the water where they get all kinds of hurt, and in this case escape, because this usually I build these into a solid structure so there's no open air around them. But yeah, they all die. We'll go ahead and turn this off. We got enough in there. Blaze rods come down here, get sucked up, and then they get piped over to yonder barrel. Isn't that nifty? Yeah, pretty simple. We're not using this for HP or XP. Yeah, HP. What am I thinking? There we go. We're not using this for XP because, quite frankly, I don't feel like programming a million turtles. We're making it too complicated. Did I get another one that escaped? Yes, I did. Hey, you little bastard, come here. Die. That's right. Alright. So yeah, no XP, just a quick, simple blaze rod farm. Exact same one that I use on 9x9. I got this laid out over here. We're ready to go. Alright, first up, as usual, building materials. Here's what you're going to need. The building block of your choice. Today I decided to go fancy, use sapphire block. The glass, well, that's optional for your front viewing window. Of course, you're going to need lots of water and your standard redstone complements. You got your lever, your redstone torch, your wireless receiver, and your wireless transmitter, both of which can be found in red power. And then for this one, we're going to get a little tricky. It's a hungry chest found in Thaumcraft, so you're going to have to research the hungry chest. It's a tier 2 bit. Don't worry, you'll get it. And buildcraft pipe. We got wooden transport pipe. We got golden transport pipe. And the autarkic gate. You can make these in an assembly table. Just get yourself some gates by using redstone chips. And then get yourself some iron chips and pulsating chips using iron ingots and ender pearls respectively. And of course your soul cage, and this time the tier 5, and it's gotta be tier 5, blaze tuned soul shard. So without further ado, let's whip this out. Okay, first of all, we're gonna work on the piping here because it's simple. You can pipe it into anything you want. I decided to have a barrel over there. We slap the hungry chest down, then we put our wooden transport pipe next to it, and we slap our gate on there. And we open up the gate, you'll see it's got these two bits here. You'll want to set this one to items in inventory, right there, and then this one to energy pulsar. Now here in the new version of whatever mod that gate comes from, the autarkic gate has been nerfed a little bit, so that it handles a redstone pulse a lot better. The energy pulsar ticks a lot more times per second, thereby allowing you to throw down a whole bunch more items into the pipe, and then you put it into your barrel. Yay! Quick, simple, easy. And then over here, we're going to go ahead and set this up right now. We're going to do the redstone. We're going to throw that away, that away, that away, and that away because we don't need them anymore. And then we're going to bust out our redstone here. We can leave the receiver up here for now because we only need the transmitter, and we're going to set this to frequency 40, 30, 20, 10. Get it? Alright then. Then we throw up the torch, throw up the lever, and we are done with that half of the wiring. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to set this up so you can block off your water supply. We're going to go ahead and throw these away. We don't need these anymore. So we want to block up the water, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then we are going to come up like that and cover up the gate. And then we are going to go 1, 2, 3 again, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we're going to go, well, we can knock these out and go 1, 2, 3 like this, because right here we only need the water flowing. And we'll put that, that on top like that. Okay, now the trick for this build is getting the water to flow properly. So what we are going to do is we are going to create a series of columns like this. That's going to define the basic shape of the chamber right there. 2, 3. Alright, so we got the basic shape of the chamber. Now it boils down to getting the water flow correct. So we are going to go like this. That's going to be our center part right there. And then we are going to put that there and that there. And then we are going to build up the sides like that. This should give us the water flow we desire to have this bad boy work. We want the water all flowing down and into that center port there. So we are going to go ahead and fill this all in here. And there. Just get this bottom layer taken care of here. Oop, there we go. Alright. And then we're going to bring the outer edge up, 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 up. Whoop, that not out. Up. Alright, we got that taken care of. And now we want to fill this in here. Like so. That way we get our basic chamber happening. We're going to build up around again. It's not going to be a very big chamber. Seeing as how we are only doing a blaze rod farm, we don't need to really maximize spawns because we are going to get a ton of blazes out of this thing. We're going to block this up real quick here. This is not permanent, and I will show you why in a moment, because we are going to bust out water. We're going to fill the back end of this. Alright, and then we're going to bust the side block here first. Notice how it's all flowing down towards the middle. And then the side block right there. Still all flowing down towards the middle. Then we bust out these 3 blocks. Doesn't matter the order. Notice how these corners are all flowing inward. That's what you want. So we're going to go ahead and set up our soul cage now. Boom, right there. That's going to be our wireless redstone control. And there's where the soul shard's going to sit. That's block right there is going to power the whole shebang. So we are going to go ahead and stick in our soul cage and our soul shard. And right there is going to be the soul cage. But first, before we do the soul shard, we need to make sure this block has power. So we are going to bust out the wireless redstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice it has power. And that's all there is to that. So we are going to go ahead and cover this over. This will give the blazes a too high area to spawn in. And they will all float down into the water and get hurt. And we'll get the cap ready here. Oh, oh. I goofed. I goof all the time. It's part of being human. So we're going to go ahead and cap off the back end of this thing real quick. Now remember, in this tutorial, I'm not building it into a solid structure, so the blazes are going to escape from time to time. They will spawn outside the walls. But if you build this the way I built it in 9x9 into basically the side of a mountain, you're not going to have any problems. Now you got your tier 5 blaze shard. Remember, it's got to be tier 5 so redstone can control it. Slap that in there. We got our blaze ready to go. Alright, let's cap the rest of this off here. Oh, looks like we're getting spawns. I can't have it on peaceful, otherwise my blazes that I want would not spawn at all. And there you go. Finished. Now let's see how this bad boy works. Alright, we're getting blazes are dying here. They're getting forced down in. That's not a bad thing though. Quite frankly, it just makes it easier. Blaze rods come down here. Hungry chest sucks them up. Target gate pumps them out. Up, around, and down into the barrel. Blaze rod farm. Yes, sirree, Bob. Very, very simple. Very, very effective. Very, very blazes are escaping. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and we are going to set this to peaceful. So we can finish the tutorial off the right way. Notice, very skinny. You can do it whatever way you want. It doesn't really matter. It's all up to you. If you want to modify it, make it bigger, go right ahead. It's very simple. The most important part you can do is the water flow, and the second most important part is making sure you get the right gate attached to the hungry chest so it pulls these puppies out in record time. Alright, so that's it for right now. Stay safe, play hard, farm blaze rods like there's no tomorrow. See you later.